What's going on, guys? TalkAstonVilla here, back for another topical video, and this time we've been linked with another manager. Shocker. Of course, once again, Remi Garde has been linked to move back to Olympique Lyon. More updates on that, and the Mirror have linked us, along with other newspapers, of course, with Steve Bruce, currently Hull City manager. So let's get into see how Steve Bruce stacks up. So he's managed 770 games over his managerial career with Wigan, Sunderland, Hull City, Birmingham City from 01 to 07, our mighty rivals, Sheffield United, Huddersfield Town. I think there's another one in there that I'm forgetting. But anyways, he's 55 years old. He's managed 770 games with 288 wins. Lost 191 and drawn 291 with a 37.4 win percentage. Now that's every club he's managed, different divisions, of course. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I'm looking at some stats so I don't lose it here completely. Of course, like I said, he's 55. He still currently lives in the Midlands and could be tempted to leave Hull City if they fail to get promoted. Now, time of recording, I know Hull City are in the playoff spots. Good chance at promotion, still a decent chance at automatic. So it could still all go through. They could go back up. It could go right. They could stay down. If they stay down, you have to think that they'll lose some players. We could pry him away, looking for us at first attempt to get back to the Premier League next season in the Championship. Would you guys want Steve Bruce? Let me know in the comments below. For me, it's iffy. I mean, he's proven a quality manager in the Championship. He's been promoted 3 times, twice with Birmingham City, and of course once recently with Hull City. He likes working with those cities, doesn't he? But I don't think it's like a high-risk move in this case. I think he's a good manager. Stability-wise in the Premier League's another situation. Long-term stability, definitely. That's another question. Obviously, Hull weren't in the Premier League too long. What, it was like 1 or 2 seasons and they were back down. Birmingham, same situation. So it's questionable. It's another iffy. Same thing with Nigel Pearson. These are managers that are experienced in the Championship. They get teams promoted, but at the same time, how long do you stay up? Would it be better to get him in, get us promoted, stay maybe a couple years, and then transition on, especially when he's in his mid-50s, going to be in his later 60s if he did come to us and we did get promoted, stayed up for a few years. This is all hypothetical, of course. But anyway, so let's look at the Remi Garde perspective, and there's been quotes and stuff coming out. So Remi Garde could replace his former number 2, Bruno Genesio, sorry I had to look at that because I cannot pronounce names worth the shit, who is currently in charge of Olympique Lyon. Now, apparently if Lyon do not qualify for Europe, Genesio is out. Big perspective there. And these are 2 quotes he said to L'Equipe, and I think it's called So Foot or something. They're both French newspapers. Quote unquote saying, "It seems hard to become number 2 at Olympique Lyonnais with someone else unless it's Remi Garde. I've always had a destiny linked with Remi. Our paths have separated themselves in a timely manner. We will have to work together again." And that's pretty convincing to me, because I don't think you would be saying that unless there was some traction under those tires. Personally, I think he's going back to Olympique Lyon. I think that's going to happen. He will not be... You can quote me now, and if it doesn't happen, you could ridicule the hell out of me, but Remi Garde will not be here next season. I'm sorry, folks. It will not happen. He will not be at Villa Park. I cannot see it. Now, if I'm going to choose between Steve Bruce and Nigel Pearson, I'm going to choose Steve Bruce. Personally, because better attitude, recent experience, I'd say would be a higher quality. Pearson's just a knob in my opinion, but it's iffy with any manager because it's more than a manager that has to change. We know boardroom staff are going. Hopefully Fox will be gone by the end of the season like it's being linked. Hopefully ownership will eventually change, I'm praying, or at least he will back us to a certain extent to allow Hollis, to allow the manager to have some money and get us back up, because that's where we need to be. But it's all a big if. But for Steve Bruce, I'm a check mark. Check that off. I definitely take him over Nigel Pearson. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, share it around, and of course, I'll see you next time. Peace out.